am Deputy Chief Elaine Moya with the Victoria Police Department. You are?
Sergeant Sam Miguel with the Texas Department of Public Safety.
Yes, he's their PIO.
Sand.
Trooper Sam Miguel, yes. What I am here to give you is an update that we released a little over an hour ago. About 3 o'clock p.m. this afternoon, we did receive information, and I want to make sure I'm clear on how I'm saying it. Responded to the area of Mockingbird Lane and Zach Lance Park feeder road in reference to an aircraft emergency. Upon arrival, officers observed a damaged plane and 3 vehicles that were in the intersection. We can confirm that 5 individuals were involved. 4 of them were transported to local hospitals, one of them being one person that needed a higher level care, so they've been transported out, and the pilot was also being checked out. Okay. This is a multi-agency response, including involving our DPS, who is taking the lead in the crash. We also have FAA, who's also en route to do their investigation, OEM, TDM, NTSB, VCSO, Fire Department, and we also have our local city personnel that are assisting. We do anticipate the road or this intersection to be closed for at least a couple of days. It could be longer, but until further notice, we are letting the public know that they are not able to access this intersection. We also are in contact with our local school, independent school district, and they are coming up with their plan for what it looks like for tomorrow for school, since our high school is nearby.
Deputy Chief, we heard from an eyewitness who said that one of the passengers was a pregnant woman, and we also heard that the pilot was an older gentleman. Can you just kind of speak to the folks that were involved in this?
The only thing I can say is that the persons that were involved, I don't exactly have who was in what vehicle, other than there was 4 that were occupying 3 vehicles. So I know one vehicle had 2 people in it, and then you had the pilot. So I don't have detailed information. Again, we have DPS who is taking the lead, and then we also have FAA who is also either already here or en route to conduct their investigation.
And when you say the pilot had to be evaluated, do you mean taken to the hospital or just like checked out literally here at the scene?
He was checked out both, and I believe at a local hospital.
Any problem with extricating him from the plane or be able to get out himself?
From my understanding, there was no issues with having to do anything like that.
Is he going to say anything?
If you have a question for Trooper Sam Miguel, please, yes.
So I was going to ask, I know that you guys got a call of an emergency. Was a call made by the pilot? Did the pilot call back to the tower saying he was having any issues? Do we know?
I think I have that info.
You have that, right?
I don't have the actual, other than our dispatch was being made aware that there was an emergency with an aircraft. I don't know how they got plugged into our dispatch, but that's how we were being notified to send fire, EMS, and our police personnel.
Was he trying to land here? Was he going?
I don't know his intent yet. I don't know the cause. Again, it is under investigation, so that is on DPS and the FAA to conduct theirs. So at this point, we don't know.
And based on the preliminary look at this, does it appear that the traffic going through this intersection is what split the plane in half, or was that like...
I believe traffic was already going about their business as that was happening, and I believe that's where some of that may have occurred. I don't want to speak out of place for the investigators, but that's what it looks like.
And what's all the blue debris in the intersection? There's these little blue boxes, it appears.
Oil cans. It was inside the plane, aircraft. Oil.
Oh, okay.
Oil cans?
Okay.
Yes, look, containers, oil.
Oh, okay.
Just human perspective, you guys seeing this and seeing that everyone made it alive, what's going through y'all's mind?
So we're very thankful that it is what we have now, and it's not something that happened or could have been worse. Obviously, anyone that's been injured, we want them to have a full recovery, and hope that we're able to find what caused it and making sure that everyone is recovering and or doing well soon.
When do you expect the FAA and NTSB to be here?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Yes.
Do you know where they're coming from?
Houston. We'll come down to Houston.
As far as the person that was taken out of the city, were they taken to Houston, San Antonio, Corpus Christi?
I don't have that information. I just know it was a higher level care.
And
Did
to
you
be
have a
clear,
question?
Yeah, when police were made aware of this plane was already on the ground?
Correct. When they responded, the plane was on the ground and there were the vehicles that were involved. What I want to let y'all know is we will conduct our updates. We will post additional info as it becomes available. So please follow us on our social media. Victoria PD also has a Facebook, and we'll also be sharing VISD or DPS or anything that we need to so we can push that information out so we're all on the same platform. Okay? Thank y'all
Anything else
again.
you'd like to add to it?
Good.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.